Welcome to the main event, your place for hair-raising news and follicle-focused facts. I am your host, the Shocker, the masked man with the plan, with the news you can use. Whether it's true or funny, I'm the one bringing it to you. This is a monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, we're not sure yet. It's gonna depend on you guys. You are gonna like, you're gonna comment, you're gonna subscribe, you're gonna tell us what you want to see on this show. I'm gonna throw out some other ideas we need from you at the end. So now it is time for a shocker rant. What is a shocker rant? Well, that's where there's an injustice that has been done in the hair world. Whether you got fired for having the wrong shade of hair or some teacher cut it off because they didn't like it at school, we are here to shine the light of truth on the follicles of freedom. So on this rant, we're going to be talking about the Westminster Dog Show, the crown jewel of canine competition. But I've got some damning facts here. Let's look at some of the things that have happened over the years. In the 150 years of the Westminster Dog Show, the Wire Fox Terrier has won 15 times. The Scottish Terrier has won 8 times. The English Springer Spaniel has won 6 times. But this dog, look at the beautiful hair on that hound. The Afghan hound has won twice in the entire competition, and not in the last 40 years. Why? Why is the Westminster Dog Show snubbing this beautiful pooch? Why is the Westminster Dog Show treating the Afghan hound like Leonardo DiCaprio at the Oscars? So we sent our reporters out to get to the bottom of this. They sniffed every butt to bring you the scoop, but they came up empty-handed. It was like the mutts were muzzled. The few that we could actually get to talk had this to say. This is from a member of the dog show staff. Bark, bark, woof, woof, bark. One of the spectators at the event had this to say. Bark, bark, woof, bark, woof. Now, if that's not damning evidence enough, we found ourselves a Shih Tzu to talk to. Not because they had anything to do with this, it's just a really fun name to say. And the Shih Tzu said this: Epstein didn't kill himself. Today's shocker rant is going to be a twofer because I just found out this fact. Trinity College in Perth, Australia. Now, when they say college, they actually mean grade school. It's for boys 4 to 12. They can call it whatever they want. They can do whatever they want because they're Australia, except for this. They have banned the mullet. And if you don't know the mullet, that is the business in the front, party in the back, made famous by Billy Ray Cyrus, the master of the mullet. Now, if that's not bad enough, they didn't just ban the mullet. They have also banned rat tails, top knots, mohawks, extra long fringes, or any other non-conventional style. I say this to you, Trinity College. Who are you to decide what is non-conventional? Bad hair does not make a bad kid. Let these kids express themselves. Just because the kid wants to wear a mullet, which, by the way, I experimented with a mullet in my youth. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying it's a hairstyle that I particularly like, but I will defend to the death your right to wear a mullet. So Trinity College, me, and all my shockaholics have the eyes of the world focused on you, waiting for you to make this right. Now, speaking of conventional or non-conventional hairstyles, we're going to throw it out to El Moreno, one of the founders of the Longhairs, to show you some hairstyling tips.
Hey, thank you there, Shocker. Isn't that guy a blast? El Moreno here, and guys, I've been in the hair game a long time, 10 plus years to be exact. I thought I knew every single tie-up, twisty-do, braid, everything that there ever was about the hair. But recently, I've been introduced to a variation of the highball that has blown my mind. We're calling it the dirty highball, and I'm gonna show you in this segment how the hell to get it done. First thing, you're gonna need a hair tie. Right here I have the newly released Do You Even Lifts right there. You can get yourself some of these sick hair ties at thelonghairs.us. But we're not here to talk about that. First up, gather up all the hair. Look, running the thumbs right through the ears there, and then grabbing all that hair. That's making sure you're getting everything bundled up. Now, here's where the variation really kicks in. You're gonna take your dominant hand, for me it's my right, take your middle finger, shove it through the ponytail. Keep things tight there. Now, you have your finger through. You're splitting it up there. Grab your hair tie. You're gonna bring your hair tie over, and while you do, twist your middle finger and pull it out. Twist the hair tie at the same time. Bring it back through. You can stop there if you're getting enough hold with the hair tie. For me, I'm gonna give it one more. I pull that through, and I can cinch it down a little bit. And there you go. You have the dirty highball. Hey, what's the difference between this and a regular highball? Well, the big difference is this is a little bit sloppy. That's why it's called the dirty. So if you're looking to, have a little bit of that surfer beachy vibe, some cool guy look, this is the highball for you. Try it out. Let us know how it goes. That's it for this segment of El Moreno's Hair Tips. Back to you, Shocker.
Thanks, El Moreno. Now, if you don't know who El Moreno is, he's one of the founders of the Longhairs, the sponsors of this show and makers of hair ties for guys. Now, let's get this out of the way right now. They call everybody guy, everybody buddy, everybody pal. They do not care what kind of junk you have, what kind of junk you don't have. If you got hair that needs to be tamed in, they got the products for you. In fact, let's go to one of their commercials right now.
It's amazing how far two wheels can take you. It's gotten to a point now where I travel specifically for the bike. The mountains and the clouds and the wheel that's kind of wandering through the world. That design of just always wanting to be on the road and find the next spot to session. I love just thinking about a chain and using your own body to move that chain. And I just love the idea of linking together instead of being so separate. Bike life is all about your way of living and incorporating bicycles with them. That's just encompassing everyone who rolls on a bike. They call me Ratty Matty, and this is bike life.
Yeah, those hair ties are pretty rocking. They're not quite as rocking as the #1 Shockers that you can also get on their website, but those are damn cool. They have all sorts of different ones. Artistic, heavy metal, camouflage. Check them out. Just go and look at them. If you can't find something you want, then you're not looking hard enough. But don't take it from me. I've got some reviews here right off the presses. Right here, JG says, I've been in the shipping business for years and could not imagine going to anybody else for my products to keep my lock in check. Keep doing you, booze. Wasn't ready for that at the end. Benito's review was, so I'm a millennial. I want that ish hella quick, I guess. And it came hella quick. So yeah, this company is tight, Is that how millennials talk? I don't frickin' know. I only text people now. Angel's review, disclaimer. I'm a lady that stole your ties. Well, Angel, I'm a guy that stole your lady. And finally, we had UL with the 5-star review. The only conditioner, I won't use wanking. This stuff is too good to waste on your wiener. Now, JL, we appreciate the 5-star review, but buddy, you are wrong because you've got hair down there. That hair needs to be taken care of, and if that conditioner gives you a happy ending, then more power to you. Am I promising that the long hair conditioner is going to give you a happy ending every single time? That's kind of up to you. But buy the product, because what do you got to lose? Now, one of the Shockers' favorite trends is in the sporting world. I don't know if you've noticed, but the NFL has a lot of hair coming out of those helmets. Some of those baseball players need to rein that mane back. Some of my favorite wrestlers are all rocking the long hair, and we are going to show you some of our favorites right now.
Best hair in baseball begins now. Cleveland Indians. We begin with all-time great Ben Gamble, seen here in full glory with the Mariners and the Brew Crew. He is now in season 1 with the Indians, who are claiming they will change their name to something less offensive. Yeah, we'll see. Cleveland baseball team, anyone? Here is Ben doing what can only be described as the Gamble. Freddie Galvis, Baltimore Orioles. You have represented more glamorously over more years than our man, Freddie Galvis. Now we've heard some bashing on our boys' new team, the Birds of Baltimore. You know who finished in last place at the AL East last year? Not the Orioles. It was the Boston Red Sox. With fast Freddie's defensive wizardry and veteran leadership added to a talented young Orioles group, it's not going too far out on a wire to say, Sox fans, hope you like last place. Matt Strong, San Diego Padres. The lefty with lettuce keeps on delivering, and so does his wife. We want to congratulate the Stroms on the birth of their firstborn this offseason. That kid is going to be so cool. And Papa Strami's pitches are delicious. Fernando Tatis Jr., San Diego Padres. Who was the best player in baseball in 2020? I'll give you 340 million reasons why it was this guy. Best decision the Padres ever made was to re-sign El Nino. Bebo, when you're that good, one nickname's not enough. Oh, but that's not all. They say with the best hitters, it's in the wrists, and he's good at baseball. Really, really good at baseball.
When you look good, you play good, man.
Tatis Jr. also has all-star hair and gets extra credit for the brown and yellow locks matching the brown and yellow uniforms. You know why the Padres wore brown and yellow? Not now, that's because of this guy. But the first time, in the 70s, it was McDonald's. No time to explain.
Now, I don't have to be the one to tell you this, but people with long hair usually have a bit of personality behind them too. Maybe it's a personality that only comes out after a few drinks. Maybe it's a personality that puts on a wrestling mask and shouts at a camera. Who knows? But we're going to El Rubio for the kook story.
What's up, kooks? Hey, we're all a little kooky once in a while. Just this last weekend, in fact, big wedding weekend in Georgia. You know, things are starting to open up with COVID a little bit, having some weddings and things. And, you know, things were getting a little bit wild. Fair-sized wedding, great DJ, dance floor, the whole shebang. Getting into the evening, things were getting a little bit loose. I hit the dance floor hard, as I'm accustomed to doing, and just dropped it deep. Zip! Just ripped the ass of my pants wide open. I'm not talking 3 or 4 inches. I'm talking a 12 to 14 inch rip right up the crotch. So you got some options at this point. Do you A, go inside and change your trousers? B, attempt to have a bridesmaid mend the gap with a pair of safety pins? C, stand in a corner and try to hide it with your coat? Or D, reach right into your crotch and rip your entire pants off and keep dancing? Well, I'll leave that one up to you boys, but I'll tell you what, we got it done in old wedding weekend. So we're all kooks in our own way, depending on the day, you or me. Go follow Kook of the Day and send us your kooky moments. I know you got plenty, okay?
So now it's time for the long hair of the week, or month, depending on how often we're doing this show. We're still not sure yet. But for this one, it is this man right here, Jason Momoa. Look at that hair. Holy crap, he's got the body and everything to go along with it, but it all starts with that hair. You cannot keep your eyes off it. Why is he our long hair of the week? Because Jason Momoa made Aquaman cool. No one thought that was possible. So Jason Momoa, we are sending a free pack of hair ties to you as soon as you take me off the block list. So as soon as we respond to emails, I'm getting those out to him. Now, if you want to be featured as Long Hair of the Week, we need them. Send us your videos. Send us your comments. Send us your pictures. We need to know what's happening out there, whether you did something amazing or crazy or stupid. If you've got it on film and you're a long hair doing it, send it to us at this address. Because I don't know what it is yet, so they're gonna put it there later. So follow the link, send your stuff to us. We will look through it and probably make fun of a lot of you, but the ones that we put on the air, we are gonna send you free stuff. Not sure what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be pretty freaking cool. Guys, that's it for this episode of the main event. You've been on YouTube long enough, you know the drill. Please like, comment, and subscribe, but comment is the big one. We want you to subscribe, but we need to know what you want to see. So put your comments below, tell us what you want to see. I'm not saying we're gonna give it to you, but we wanna know what it is. Follow the link to send us your long hair of the week and any videos you think we need to see. And remember to always keep it dialed in. And if you don't know what dialed is with the long hairs, that is, dude, I am living everyone's dream. Shocker out!